Episode 588 of the TV Dudes. Big Mood!
This week, it's a Patreon selected show from Tubi, the streamer with the best algorithm.
Yes. How does Tubi seem to know just the trashy nostalgia and new low-budget flicks that I want?
I assume they're spying on all of your devices.
Yeah, no, everybody's doing that, so yeah, that makes sense.
But this one wasn't Algo chosen. It was John Paul chosen. Is back. He's back with another sitcom pick. Sitcom? Are we calling this a sitcom? Full of quirky friends and crazy shenanigans.
They do get into some situations.
Right.
Yeah, did Big Mood charm the dudes? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it really did.
We'll tell you all about our moods and their sizes in a few, but first I'm Nick.
And I'm Les. And we're the TV dudes. And you know a playwright who doesn't like lithium isn't the only thing we watched this week.
Right. We watched some people who really like lithium.
Indeed.
To the Diaries!
The Diaries of the Television Dudes. Brought to you by only the finest cocaine wine.
I caught up on Daredevil. I fell 2 episodes behind. Jessica Jones showed up for like a minute, and I realized I'm like, oh, I don't think I watched season 3 of your show because you have powers, but they drop out mid punch. She's punching somebody and just having kicked another guy through a wall, and then goes to punch the other guy, and her hand damn it.
Well, that sucks.
Right, and I was like, okay, is that going to come of it? Oh, and she's gone.
Right. Like, I know it's a budget reason. I know what the reason is when they do this, but every superhero TV show, you would swear that in comics, every other day people's powers short out. That is a common villain thing that gets done. You know what almost never, ever happens in anyone's monthly issue of a comic? Their powers vanishing. Like, you don't go that half-year run where Peter Parker had no spider powers.
Right. Well, it's funny because Jessica Jones, I'm like, man, she already has a low-rent TV power. Like,
right.
She's just kind of strong.
Right.
She doesn't have, like...
You have to half-drop this out.
Shoot fire or whatever. The Defenders, it makes me think, like, oh, the Defenders in the Netflix Defenders, their powers range from can punch really hard and take a punch with Luke Cage, can punch really hard with a glowy fist, Iron Fist, and then Blind Ninja. Like,
right.
Realizing that, oh man, there's not a lot of power variety in the for a bunch of superheroes. They kind of all do the same shit.
The Netflix power set, other than the Wizard, is pretty much all the same. Like, Purple Man was the craziest shit they did.
Yeah, and I could just tell you what to do and you'll do it.
Yep. Super low rent TV power. Didn't even make him purple.
No.
Didn't even make him purple.
He wore purple suits, Les. Does that count? Is that close?
It doesn't. His skin was purple in the comic, god damn it. Anyway.
Is that why they called him the Purple Man?
It could be.
Thought it was not. It wasn't ironic. I do like that Matthew Lillard's CIA character is now shit out of luck because Kingpin has done an emotional move and just like, oh, well, my wife got attacked, so I'm going to use all those guns that I told you I was going to transport through the city. They're mine now. I'm going to give them to the whole vigilante task force, and I'm going to just hunt down Daredevil and Bullseye. And like, okay. Also, I have to believe that, Frank Castle's been gone for 6 months and just hasn't been, like, doing anything.
Systematically murdering anybody with a fucking skull on their shirt.
Kind of feels like, I don't know if there's a Punisher out there that a version of the Punisher that wouldn't just be killing all those cops systematically.
Right. Definitely not one Garth Ennis would write. Fuck. I've definitely heard the season's been better, but I've not watched it yet. I probably will give it a shot, though.
We watched a movie called Balls Up. It was not great.
It was not great. Despite laughing at a few of the jokes, like, I would find myself guffawing.
Yeah.
And also, this movie's terrible. Paul Walter Hauser does his job like he does every fucking movie. That guy is just wonderful. He has a couple of facial expression takes on like reactions to things that are so good that they carry the scene themselves. But then he's acting opposite human paste Mark Wahlberg. As a tube of a person, and like, you nailed it about part with you were like, imagine John Cena in this role. It's like, God damn it, now it's all I could do. Seriously, Cena would have made this fucking work,
right? But also, I've also seen him in Freelance. What was that movie? Where, like,
Christ.
even Freelance, he couldn't make that work.
No,
so maybe not, but it would have been better than this.
Yeah, Peter Farrelly directs this. It is it's such a weird premise. It changes movies several times.
Yeah,
like where we thought it was going is not. They get fired from that company, but then they still continue to shill for it and sell for it for the rest of that movie.
Yeah, they still have,
even though the company is defunct
for months.
Yeah,
like they still have condoms, the balls up condom.
It's a weird movie.
You know, the condom that covers your balls. Why no one ever think of that? The
testicle sentinel. We're not calling it that. We're calling it balls up.
Yeah, because that's less dumb.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm.
Well, it's like, oh, it's an Escape from Brazil movie because they mess up a football game and like, oh shit.
No, then we ditched that. And then they run a block.
They run a block, and then we end up at a cartel guy's mansion, and then
Sacha
we're in the
Baron
jungle.
Cohen in a weird wig. Yeah, and then we're in the jungle. Like, yeah, we spent the whole movie kind of wondering, like, is the fucking public defender ever going to come back? It's such a weird movie, man. Speaking of weird and disappointing movies that had fucking cool shit going for them. Good?
Yep.
Weird movies that had shit going for them. Tubi, we watched Hive. So Hive has a fucking amazing premise.
Pretty great premise.
And has some great ideas and some gross effects and some really cool choreography with these fucking synced up hive mind children. And that's every nice thing I can say about that movie. Everything else about it was fucking stupid. It does not care about what rules it's doing. It's insanely heavy-handed with its... it is thematically about gentrification a little bit, but also doesn't seem to really say anything about it.
Well, it would have been about gentrification, I guess.
Or class. Yeah, I guess it's more about class level.
Because it wasn't explicitly that they used to live here and then the white people came in.
Right. It's not. That's really more my head. Yeah. But like, even it being about like now they feed the workers to it, like it's a weird. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Well, it's a playground as a monster.
It is a playground as a monster. This girl goes to babysit this kid, and the kid's. I like the blend in the first act of you can't tell if the kid is possessed or just terrible.
Yeah, the kid's kind of a piece of shit.
And the kid's just kind of terrible. So it makes it hard to tell. Like, it comes out later in the movie that the kids don't have any memory of being switched on and off like sleeper agents.
Right.
That's dumb to me. Just have the kids be pod people and replaced. I know, there's a lot of little weird shit. But when she goes, there's her first discovery scene is the best moment in the movie. It's like 15 minutes in, and it's fast forward to it and then bail. Because the babysitter takes this kid to the playground when she's not supposed to, because the kid says she lost a doll there, and like, fine, we'll walk over there, but you can't play. The kid runs off to the slide immediately. And the babysitter sits down for a second because it's not that big a deal. But when she looks around and slowly realizes there are no other adults.
Yeah. And there's things here like purses.
Right. Like headphones and a plate of snacks and like,
well, it looks like parents were here.
And that is never really sad. Like, I mean, the parents are down in the things, but like all of it plays fucking loose with logic. But when the kids first hive mind together and like suddenly like start taking a step towards her in unison, and like, hey, I love her reaction is, I'm not playing this. Stop.
Hey, cut that out.
I'm like, oh yeah, man, that is, after school care had to work for kids. I don't like it. No, they are scary and.
But also they crab walk for no reason.
For no reason. I mean, the reason is it's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But no reason. Yeah, fucking annoying movie. I was so mad at Hive, for being so cool and so bad at the same time.
I also watch the God Monster of Indian Flats. For a
Indeed, that's a
movie.
Riff Tracks, right?
Yeah. Also, they just have the regular movie on Tubi as well. But that is a movie about a sheep monster that gets made, and it's really gets made in the first act and doesn't show up in the third act. Mostly it's about this town that I think is a Old West recreational town, but also they all live and work there kind of constantly and never ditch costumes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I don't know exactly, like I think it's taking place during modern day or whatever.
Is it just a really bad period piece?
Like, I don't know. But the only reason I mention it is because it has a fucking insane thing in the middle where they frame a guy for killing a dog in a way that,
You showed me that scene.
like, that can't stack up. Because he's
No.
just like, lay down, play dead, George, and like,
No,
you
he's-
shot my dog.
He's definitely doing the dog trick from used cars. Like,
Yeah,
Mister, you ran over my dog.
but like, and to a point where it hard cut, and then it's like, okay, I guess they're gonna pretend that he killed this dog, and no one can just, and then it hard cuts to a dog funeral, like.
That's what took me a moment. Because I was already like, all right, man, TV's Django is not defending himself
For a
very well
second,
here.
Les
And
just
then-
thought they just hard cut to him already dead.
Right.
The town lynched him.
Right. No. Then I realized, like, that's a really small coffin. That's not a child coffin. That's a dog coffin. And how you know it's a dog coffin is because when you open it, it barks.
That was weird. I didn't know what that was.
What?
What?
And I swear
It's
that's
empty.
just.
Because like,
So did somebody in post like, no, you got to make that clear. That's a dog coffin. Why?
I guess they already mentioned like, oh, he's gone down and lived with my nephew. I'll miss him because he can't. The dog's
Right.
quote unquote dead, so
Right.
he can never see him again. He has to go up to a. What's funny is they actually goes to a farm like upstate.
So is having it bark your way of fooling people into thinking the dead dog's really in there? Because that's not how dead dogs.
I was man, get out of my brain. I was like,
Ugh.
man, is this some dumbass's idea of convincing us? Like, nope, that's a dog.
How they
You
gonna
hear
know the dog's in there?
There.
Make the coffin bark.
the
Seriously. Yeah, that's God Monster of
Indian Flats.
Indian Flats. Well, I watched The Long Walk over
That's
on
right.
Stars, and I read that short story novella, Stephen King short story, so it's longer than it should be. Back in like 6th grade, and really dug it. They changed the ending for this movie, and I think it's an improvement. It is bleak. I remember even at the time reading it, like you can tell that like this is author Stephen King having an idea about like Running Man or
Yeah.
person in a desolate future, like earning a riff on early game show kind of things taken to an apocalyptic degree. And Running Man is one idea for it, and Long Walk is like, but what if it went this way? And they're just not compatible. You have to write 2 different stories,
Yeah.
But that's what this feels like, and both are explored cool. Long Walk is bleak, where Running Man is about a guy fighting some American Gladiator style shit and like winning some money. The Long Walk is more of a Hunger Games style, like this is for motivation, like this is to remember the Civil War that we just got decimated in, kind of thing. And everybody volunteers for it, but everybody volunteers for it. So one of the kids is like, hey man, have you ever met a kid that had the stones to not volunteer for this?
Yeah.
Okay, well then none of us are volunteering, man.
Yeah, then
if
technically-
the peer pressure's that hard, then all of us were drafted. Come on. But man, there's no finish line, which makes it a weird mental. It's not a race.
Yeah.
You walk till you're the last one walking. And the no finish line fucking mentally breaks some people. Like kids go nuts. And
Yeah, there's no end.
the
in sight.
craziest parts of it are, and this is disgusting, you can doze stumbling forward for the most part. Like if you start to fall, like somebody will, you've got a gun on you, you can kind of half sleepwalk.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take a shit at some point, and it's awful. Like every time, even the kids that get pretty good at it, it's awful.
Good at it is interesting.
But like there's one kid who his stomach fucking revolts on him at one point, and he gets the shits and is just like walking half trowel, like, but he can't keep up 3 miles an hour like that, and just get shot. A lot of kids get shot. They show a lot of fucking torn through the face bullet out the back. Like it's fucking kid gets run over by a tank. It's bleak. But if you ever read this story and thought it was cool, this thing does not rise to Shawshank or Mist or anything, but I do think they do something interesting with the change at the ending. It is better, in my opinion.
All right.
Also watched Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and that was cute. If you like the other two movies, this is a perfectly serviceable third one that, in my opinion, should dovetail straight into a librarian-style TNT USA series.
Mm-hmm.
Straight into it. Like, fucking Howdy or somebody needs to get on that right now. Like Roku Channel needs to pick this up immediately.
Watch the Illusions get a lot more. Like, they're just running con jobs. Like,
right.
It's just, like...
Totally. Like, well, you could have Mark Ruffalo show up, like, once a season. He's just basically, like, he's the rep of the Eye at this point. So, like, you just got to task him at the start of the episode in a remote screen. He could give the Leverage... I'm sorry, not the Leverage team. The Now You See Me team. Their mission for the week, and then move on. Ruffalo could tape all of those on a Saturday. Like, has he got wing sauce on him in this one? What? Oh, sorry, is it that time again? Yeah, your mission this week.
Man, I don't know if we wanted to mention. I'm so conflicted about jury duty. Because you watched the season 2.
I watched 2 episodes of season 2, Company Retreat.
Yeah,
and then I was like, I'm going to jump back and see what the first one's like. And so we watched the first 3, 2 or 3.
We got it pretty good into it
of Jury Duty, and Jury Duty's funnier, I think. So far, Company Retreat is wild, but Jury Duty is laugh out loud funnier, and at no point does the ethical question settle for me.
No, the premise of the show is it's a fake jury duty show. Right. Like, it's a sitcom.
Every single person on screen's an actor except one
guy who thinks he's there for real jury duty.
Yes. And just thinks he happens to have gotten jury duty with James Marsden.
Yeah. Which I guess
is hilarious.
I'm like, and you know, you see him in the jury box, like, with people, and there's obviously everyone's got their scenes they have to run. There's a guy with a weird, like, camelback thing, like, he's doing. And then suddenly James Marsden, and then someone else goes, like, can I get a picture with you? Yeah. And, like, oh, man, I knew I recognized you from something. Like, oh, yeah, like, what movies have you seen of me? Like, I was like, yeah, X-Men and 27 Dresses. And, like, oh, yeah, I was just in that Sonic movie. Oh, that sucked.
Dude.
And I was like, Sean was, like, I think his name was Sean.
You were in Westworld?
You were in Westworld?
You're like the opening fucking scene of Westworld, man.
No, man. Yeah,
like, I'm the opening 5 minutes of Westworld.
Famously, the White Hat in Westworld. So
you haven't watched any of Westworld
at all. Like,
right. Damn.
Man, that was funny because, like, okay, so James Marsden's actually got his feelings hurt a little bit.
And so those are the moments where you suddenly are slammed back into that guy's reactions are dead real.
Yes.
That's not scripted.
No. And I'm like, actually, that does make this funny.
But yet, like, it's not all improv because, like, it's too well set. Like, a lot of the jokes set up and payoff is too well done.
So what I noticed, even watching this a little bit of season 2, was that a lot of them are doing a bit and they're talking to each other, and they, even when Sean, or what's his name, chimes in, I'll notice that they actually don't react to him that much. They'll say something to him, but they'll go right back into talking to the other. They have a scene that they preempted.
And I think that plays like if you're the new employee.
Yeah.
So, like, these people have a longer relationship than you're new. We're going to finish our conversation and then fill you in.
Yeah. And I think that what they do is they must have scenes they set up, and, hey, they have hand signals or some sort of signals that, like, when we give you the signal, run your scene. It doesn't matter if he walks in or out, just run the scene, because they can't know he's kind of listening in.
Well, like we were talking about, they're definitely, they have a guy fucking die or go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Has a heart attack, goes to the hospital, and in the jury duty one, and you can tell that it's that it's comedian improv. They are spitballing stories that they are making up on the fly about, like, each one, you know, they have prepped something to say about this guy that our unscripted guy, or our non-actor, thinks we've all just met, because we fucking all have, and these people all have, like, backstories.
Backstory with Tim, and Tim, like, in like,
but you know it's improv. And we were like, okay, I can see the point where you guys were told in rehearsal, everybody can say whatever they want, one after another. But whenever one of you pulls out whoever pulls out their origami crane first, that stops it and everybody pull out their crane.
Yes.
Because like it goes back and forth a couple of times and then at the right moment somebody pulls out their crane and then everybody notices and does it.
Because it's the buildup of the joke is great because it's just building up that so these people know Tim. I mean, they don't.
Well.
But
yeah, like.
But they're intimating that like of this relationship.
He's a fucking saint.
And that a guy that our guy Sean or whatever has not taught
Right.
like I don't know like and like when did you have enough time to like fucking talk to him? And then they lead it up to they bring up the origami.
The cranes.
Oh, he made this for me. He made this for me too. And he made everyone an origami crane, and Sean
Except our
doesn't
boy.
have one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and I'm like, so that's
fucking funny. But then when somebody like, but you had some interactions with him, and the God bless the editors for cutting back to his one interaction with Tim, which is the comedian playing Tim cruising past our boy,
he goes
and going, "Yeah, I'm gonna head to the bathroom, rub one out."
And they cut back to Sean like, he just said, you know, how is it going? Like, there's a couple.
I mean,
nothing too memorable.
The show is fucking funny. That said, you are Truman showing this dude.
I don't know how
this
ethical...
guy well, we kept saying, like, this guy's going to think he's having I'm going to tell all my friends about this story.
Yeah.
You're not, though.
No.
You're really only getting one story, which is that you are on the longest prank show ever.
Yeah, no, it changes all these stories, like, legendary. I would be so sad.
No, instead of me having the wildest shit happen to me, I got punked for 3 days.
Yeah, it's and sequestered, like they sequestered the jury, which is a smart way to get.
Sequestered them for Marston, and then he leaves.
He leaves. I love that.
I love our guy points it out.
Hey, what the fuck were all these sequestered because of him? And he gets to
him slowly like everybody's slowly coming around. I'm like, James Marsden sucks.
So that's what really James Marsden coming out and like being.
It's not like an NPH level steal your car thing. He's just low grade sucks.
Shitty kind of actor. Like he was reading a script. I just got I'm an alternate juror, so he's not really a big deal.
Reading that script,
and he jump scares. Oh,
sorry, it's a jump scare. It's really got me. And the director he can't name.
So if I was you'd start to wonder, like, well, no, it can't be a prank on me because it would be on James Marsden. Like,
right.
Like the show wouldn't be about me. That's insane.
Right.
Also, everyone would have to be in on it. Like,
and like it being in LA, like low grade recognizing people. I'm sure like everybody kind of half looks TV, but also
they had to pick their guy carefully. I would think.
Yeah, because you and I, there's a guy from Community,
and I would have been
and Parks and Rec.
There's a couple people that I'm like, you seem familiar, but gun to my head, I couldn't prove it, so I'd have to take your word on it. But then that Britta's boyfriend from Community shows up, and I'm like, no, bitch, I know you.
And I swear there's got to be a whole like the psych behind casting this.
Yeah,
because I feel like Marston's there in season 1 to pull focus.
Yes, like it's a magic trick.
He's the thing happening, so you can walk a gorilla through this room.
Yeah, because you're like, well, do I recognize that person, or do I think so because a famous actor is part of our jury pool?
Right. Yeah, and like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep watching. I don't know how I feel about it, but I did laugh.
I think I'm gonna watch all of it, even though but I'll I don't think it's right to do this to a person. And also, I'll watch.
I do kind of. I'm scared to go find interviews with this guy after. How did he roll with this? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could be an addict and be for recovery. Like this is not
this is true.
This is
well put.
Hey, this is bad. Like this is bad. Well, you're doing it right. Don't fuck. Yeah, but we shouldn't be. You shouldn't give me the opportunity to watch this.
We both also watched Miniature Wife. I haven't quite finished it out yet. Do we want to leave that for next week and talk about it total?
Yeah, I suppose we could talk about it total. That turned out to be quite the pleasant.
I'm quite enjoying it. I'm interested to see. I've got one episode left. I'm interested to see where it fucking wraps. It's wild. And Elizabeth Banks is
They dropped all that all at once, right?
Yeah.
And it was just so weird that I'm like, oh, normally I just bury through that, but I have not.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, just kind of piecemealed it.
So yeah, we'll wait till next week and do that in total. The
Diaries then, or
only
desserts?
other thing that leaves it is I guess we got a bit of a dessert in Rooster. Which, man, I just find that show fucking funny every week.
Well,
this week with the I'm keeping a list of your betrayals. Would you like to hear them? And just launches right into John C. McGinley's great. Him cutting that lock on his door.
Yeah. I have to close it for you open it.
Well, no, just stop. Let me close. I can hear that. Yeah.
Man,
you broke Crystal.
Yeah. I actually really liked this episode for John C. McGinley. He has a great conversation with I forget that actor's name. But
no, Alan Ruck.
Alan
Cameron
Ruck, yeah.
from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, and they have a great conversation considering he's coming back and Dylan wants the job, right?
And Alan Ruck rightly is terrible.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have this job.
And he sucks, and he's trying to decide what to do. He has a conversation with Ruck about it, and is like, "Hey, I could feel this place leaving me behind 5 years ago, and I've been doing my best to fucking try and keep up.
I started racing like hell to try to keep up.
And I'm falling behind, but you're not even trying."
Right.
And I'm like, okay, that's the split difference of why I find John C. McGinley funny, even though he's an out of time oldie, is that okay, he's really actually he thinks the wokeism stuff is dumb too, but he's actually giving it a try.
I recognize I'm getting older and this is their world and this is what's happening. And then Ruck makes what would be a fair argument, except that he's full of shit on it. Yeah. When he says, man, you can't give someone a wake-up call and then not wait for them to wake up.
Right.
Not let them wake up. Which would be fair if this were the first time Ruck had stepped in it.
Yeah.
But this isn't even about Ruck stepping in it. This is about hey, man, so you've been out of your job for a minute recovering, and rather than come back, why don't we look at the insane history of lawsuits you've almost gotten this university into and finally call it.
Yeah, let's just
because he's had wake-up calls multiple times.
Right.
He's not allowed to be alone in rooms with people anymore.
There's and also man, I need someone who I don't need to have this conversation with.
Right. Also, you're going to lose Dylan as your head of the English department. She's not going to take that job. She's going to go to
Yeah, she's just going to leave. Yeah. So you might as well make her the what's the position?
Dean of faculty. Although and your first thing is to come up with me.
Yeah.
I love that him hey, so no discussion about it. As Dean of faculty, your first job is to get me a list of candidates for the head of the English department. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he comes around on it and finally
onward. Yeah.
Because Steve Carell finally gives him a talk to. I'm like, man, come on. Why are you? Dylan's your friend too. Why aren't you making the same?
Right.
And it's is it because it's you're connecting with the older white guy and you don't want to see as being left behind,
women on top. I'd wear that shirt. Dad, give it a minute. This episode also has kind of a fucking sweet, sad, terrible. Jamie Tartt's character is such a fucking douche.
My God. So he's straddling that fence so hard, and yet when he sees that baby, he fucking of course the thing of it is that the Sonny's dad shows up.
Jerry Gergich from Parks and Rec,
and it's supposed to be once you see that kid, why aren't you going to that OBGYN?
He's the homophobic sheriff that arrests him in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's right. And he goes once you see that kid, everything will change. You fall in love with this kid and oh, okay. And he sees that kid. It really dawns on him that he's having a child with this person. And
But previously in the episode, he's been really making an overture towards Katie and showing up with a latte and her favorite croissant every day. And I'm just going to keep showing up until I love if you care about this relationship, the kind of thing you're going to need to do. You're going to need to do a dumb thing. Consistency is what you got to show her.
Working.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's full of shit.
Yeah.
And she should have
should have known it.
The day that he doesn't, when she can see him up there not come down.
Yeah.
And You can see that. You can see her go through the like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm
an idiot for almost
Well,
falling for this again.
Sonny's also stupid because, like, hey, yo, so that thing where he's decided he's going to commit to his kid and you.
That's not you. That's his kid.
That's also but it's also the same thing he's doing with well, that's what he wants to do right now.
Right.
Until he doesn't.
Right. But hear me out. He's always going to love that kid differently and more than you. He's got a better shot at liking the kid the way he liked Roscoe.
Yeah.
But none of that is going to translate to Sonny or Katie.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking terrible.
No, he fucking sucks. It's like he's so charming, and like you realize like he's getting away with stuff because he's like,
are you putting that accent on? My dad thinks accents are fake.
Are you turning that up for a second? No, just good old King's English. The Dad thinks accents are fake.
No one gets out of here without a smooch. What the fuck? No, I was joking.
Okay. I don't know how I would know that from this context.
We also watched Rookie.
Yeah, what was Rookie this week? So this was the serial killer gets shot at.
Yes,
and we have to like
who, like a false flag, but who?
Mm-hmm. I was like respected the show for no one thinking it was Harper.
Right.
At some point.
Right.
Even though I've been like, cool. I mean, feels like someone should, but
right. At least I felt like, well, I think someone says offhand, no, if I'd have taken a shot at him, I wouldn't have missed.
Oh yeah, man, Harper would have got it done.
Yeah.
I think that somebody was.
Well, no, but later on, somebody like a different, not about Harper, but somebody else. I think his ex or something. Like there was somebody that. Oh no, I think it's the ex-wife. Like, so I wouldn't have risked that. But trust me, if I'd have shot at Liam, he'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nobody thinks Harper did because he'd be dead. But The Rookie remains a pretty cute, pretty fun show. This was also the episode where Tim is going to propose to Lucy with the world's gaudiest ring. That thing should light up.
Man, he's slick at the end there. He finds a way to get around.
He does. He lucks into it being cut glass.
I mean, it's his fault for asking Harper for help in any sort. But like he brings asks Harper for help, and she just goes, "Whoa, that's fucking ugly."
Right.
And it's like
no help at all.
And like, well, I guess you're fucked. It just walks up like, "Thank you for all your like."
I mean, come on, man. You asked Harper for help.
Wesley is in the middle of a fucking trial with his nightmare client.
Crazy nightmare client. Yeah, because they're going to be fucking defense attorneys again. He and his fucking Uncle Touch.
Yep. You gotta find another name for that actor.
Oh, God. He's really good. I like him. So, yeah, we gotta find another name. Dude from Average Joe.
But, like, you know, even my wife appreciates that we make them do their jobs. Like, she doesn't say it, but she appreciates it. I'm like, are you sure?
You're sure, man? I don't know.
Okay, I mean, I'll take your word on that.
She seems low-key mad at you all the... I don't know, maybe that's y'all's thing.
I mean, you have a child with her. You gotta, like, this is your relationship, I guess.
And,
and that the lawyer, I forget her name, basically setting up another drug Pinkins like right-hand man to die. She's just like an overarching super villain in this Rookie show. I mean, like, they have to protect the serial killer protection detail because unfortunately there's only 4 fucking cops
in all of LA. How is Harper even allowed near investigating any of this?
Well, she's investigating the shooter.
Right, but like
she shouldn't be on this at all, right?
Yeah, fucking crazy. And of course, Nolan has to take a shotgun blast for this schmuck.
Right.
Yeah, The Rookie remains fucking insane. And I love it. I'll watch it till I die. And that probably brings us to our real dessert. Favorite show on TV right now, Monarch.
I did want to mention Hacks.
Quick. Oh yes, like, you've caught up the third episode.
It's really good. They both date a new person.
Okay.
Like she dates a much younger artist.
Okay.
And that hates the limelight, and of course she's called the paparazzi because they're being called Nick Ora or whatever.
Okay.
But they actually connect, and it's actually sad when he figures out that she called the paparazzi on their first date. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh no, and of course she's like, when they're walking out, like, oh no, you vultures, you really and she's like,
right.
And Ava is dating a sex worker.
Okay.
Which she thinks is cool because I love her, like, oh man, it's fun getting ready for a date for a man. Like, it's so exciting. Probably because of the slight chance of he'll kill you at the end. And he's very upfront with her. Like they're heading it off at a party, and it's like, hey, before we take this any further, I just want to know that I am a sex worker. That has come up in my previous relationships. If you want to
bail,
like,
yeah.
And like, oh, that's cool with me. I should bring this up though. I am a comedy writer, and that's been a problem in the past because we are annoying.
Also, most of your sex work stories are going to make it into my routine.
And of course, so the obvious setup here is that Ava's cool, pretending to be cool with the sex work stuff, but she's not as cool as she thinks she is.
Right.
Because he's like, oh, well, I can't meet twice this week because I have to go have sex with a married woman in her tennis house or whatever. And on Friday he's sleeping with a woman in a wheelchair, which is nice. And I'm like, but no, she's actually cool with that.
He's not cool with her being a comedy writer?
No. It turns out sex work is just to pay the bills. He's actually, his true passion is magic. He's a magician. He's a magician. Oh, looks like let me just show you a trick. Oh man, these matches are supposed to, it must be all the lube on my hands. Hold on. Okay, you didn't see those coins.
Amazing.
And she's like, she introduces him and like
nope, the magic's the ick. Yeah.
And hi, like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a magician. He's mostly does sex work.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Are you embarrassed because I'm a magician?
Yes.
Well, aren't you not?
I'm telling people about your OnlyFans, not your YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great.
Man, don't you feel cringe with the coin things? No, I feel way more cringe when a stranger puts a dildo in my mouth that Joe was just inside their wife.
Oh, that's fantastic. I can't wait to watch that.
I don't know. I just feel like sex work is important and magicians are not.
That's great.
I'm going to show you.
That's great.
Oh, man. But, yeah, we watched Monarch.
Indeed. So, I think everybody would be glad to know that Kentaro has fully taken the crown of dumbest, most easily manipulated person on the show. He's annoying as fuck this episode. God, he's stupid.
You know you're being manipulated when someone slowly reveals parts of their thing. Like, wait, I didn't know about this part. Yeah, that's because I know you would freak out and wouldn't agree until I reveal this part.
And then I'd have to do this whole plan alone. Yes, this bad plan. This bad plan you should not do.
You know, like that, if that keeps happening, like, hey, so there's always another thing that, like, this person like, is trying to...
So it turns out what we're really doing is knocking this Titan out so that we can kill Kong. What?
I can only assume that they figured out that there's a time displacement rift thingy, and Skull Island is the big Nexus event. It's actually a pretty good send-off for Billy Randa's character. It
really is. It's really sweet.
Pretty sweet to show that he was right. All of his...
He's been chucking trackers, basically, into every rift he can find on the planet.
But they're also keepsakes with letters to...
Yeah, it's so sweet.
And... because there might be an aspect of time travel or something, or at least time displacement. Hey, imagine if you had terminal illness and you could just wait a week in there and come out in the future and they got the cure for you.
Right.
And I was like, very appealing to rich people who only care about themselves, because you got to realize that your whole family is dead.
Right. Like you're going to go wait. Also, going and waiting down there it's a Titan submersible level stupid plan. I was like, well, we got to kill Kong because he doesn't want us on this island, and like that he's the main obstacle. Like, man, Kong's the least of your worries on this fucking island. Like, I don't think you understand how many things on this island Kong is keeping suppressed.
Right.
Like, you're annoyed by Kong, but at least you see him coming.
Some cool chameleon tree monsters.
Oh my god,
in this one.
Man! Yeah, bark tree vines and that thing that's pulling him up. Like that was awesome.
He trips over one. I was like, I genuinely like, I thought that would be a monster. Like,
I was like, yeah, get out of my head. That has to be a monster, right?
And then
there we go.
Because like, man, everything's a goddamn monster.
Right. And when you're looking at that monster, another monster eats that. Right. Yeah.
It's too bad. That's also the rock you hid behind to hide from that monster is also a monster.
Yo, dog, heard you like monsters. Yeah, I really loved the send-off for Billy. Them finding his camera, finding out he's so right. The wedding vows thing was cute as shit. Yeah, this show continues to have like a remarkable amount of heart and fucking awesome monsters. The big egg thing, honestly, my most annoying thing is that Kentaro is just petulantly dumb, but even that is not out of character. He is definitely his dad's son.
Yeah.
And I love Amber Midthunder just straight up manipulating him of like, hey, so there's scientific breakthroughs, which we were going to do anyway, and then there's selling it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be the face of this.
Yeah. No, he has the pedigree to...
Like, people, like, you need to be the person in the history books. Like, she tells them Neil Armstrong, like, you think Neil Armstrong was the best pilot? They're all the best pilot. He was the best PR guy afterwards.
Right,
like,
because he was going to be famous for, like, ever.
And, this episode... Wow, this whole season's been fun. I really love this show. They've introduced Apex quite well. I'm guessing Midthunder's dad's got to be the guy that makes Mechagodzilla.
I think so.
That's
what they're intimating, I think.
Yeah, this is the reason I've got Apple right now. It's just Monarch.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy how we only watch like 3 shows on there.
I know, it's
Monarch, Ted Lasso, and Severance. Like,
right, and I know there's probably some other stuff on there. I don't care.
The other girl from Dairy Girls has a new show on there that I probably won't watch.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Probably check that out. At least one episode.
I mean, we should, but we won't.
But we won't.
Let's be real about it. We're not gonna.
We won't.
But with that,
we can probably move on to telling folks about patreon.com/TV dudes. That is where you can do like John Paul did and call your shot. For $20 at that tier, you can tell us what 4 episodes of your show you want us to watch. John Paul picked Big Mood. We watched the first 4. We'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah. But you can head over there right now, and even for just $1 an episode, get bonus content every week. This week, we righted a wrong that has been plaguing us both since junior high. We watched The Guyver.
So we've given The Guyver the respect it fucking deserves.
Mark Hamill's rubber-suited classic with an even crazier crawl than Star Wars, and we'll tell you all about.
The thumbnail shows a half face of the Guyver suit and then Mark Hamill, which is he's not the one wearing the suit, which is not correct.
Not in any way what happens. Hear all about it over at patreon.com/TV dudes right now. And with that, let's move over to the show of the week, Big Mood on Tubi.
Maggie, my number 1 bestie.
You're doing better. I'm having the best week. My old school want me to come back and do a talk for their little drama club. Isn't that cute? These are teenagers.
They'll find your Instagram and make fun of your selfies.
Maggie Donovan. I don't know if you remember at all, but I had the pleasure of teaching you history.
Yes, I do. Mr. Wilson might be my soulmate. Come on, guys.
Oh, my God.
I'm his wife! Can you please tell your kids to stop filming me? I think they're going to put it on TikTok. What about you? What have you been up to?
Nothing.
I've done some awful things, but I've changed.
Oh, my God, you shagged Jonah.
What?
Oh, Eddie. Why did you do that? You need monitoring.
Are you manic? Because you know what comes next.
You've been diagnosed with bipolar 2 for 6 years?
I'm the most depressed I've been in years.
I'll fix it. I fix problems and you have them.
We are on the mushroom oil.
Shouldn't have given you that.
Wow.
Big Mood is a British dark comedy drama series. The first series was broadcast back on March of 2024. Series is written and created by Camilla Whitehill and directed by Rebecca Asher. Stars Nicola Coughlan and Lydia West. Second series just came out. In it, Maggie and Eddie, Coughlan and West, have been best friends for a decade, but can the friendship survive in a landscape of increased work, life, and mental health pressures? Man, Tubi is seriously, I realize their CEO is a human trash bag, and those fucking casino ads
oh my God,
are the worst. I would kill to see the same Discovery card ad 5 times in a row. I'm sorry I ever complained about it. Whiskey ads in Spanish. I'm so sorry. These are the worst ads. They feel outright predatory, like you're up at 4 a.m. and shouldn't be, and these are selling you bad car insurance or something. Anyway, outside of those, Tubi has the best algorithm going on a streaming service. They always seem to know the right blend. And frequently their originals are surprisingly good. They pick up a, gosh, was it Don't Even? I think there was a
yes.
Canadian native kids show that was cute.
I remember that.
And Big Mood over on Tubi has one of our faves from Dairy Girls, Nicola Coughlan.
Nicola Coughlan, yeah.
She is I haven't watched Bridgerton. She is so fucking cute and charming and amazing. And then Lydia West is her best friend in this, and I don't think I know her from anything particularly. But they play besties in what is both a pretty funny sitcom that actually has a, not just like, oh, this episode's going to be a very special episode heavy. It's got a pretty heavy through line. Nicola Coughlin's character has actual bipolar disorder, like manic depressive. She needs her lithium. Her mania in the first episode is a blast in kind of a sitcom character way and goes so wrong so quick.
It was an interesting
It's a
experiment
weird first episode.
to go with to show the mania, and then
Well, God, when her friend asks about it, they're like, "Are you up?" Because you know what happens.
yeah, right, and
And that's when we had a moment of like, oh shit, I don't think she's a sitcom character. I think she's manic.
right, and so and then she drops, and most of the season is well, not really, because she gets back on lithium.
Yeah, but
she gets-
I've seen one more than you've seen, and at the end of it, she's not okay. I
Yeah.
don't think the lithium's working quite right.
I actually watched all of season 1.
Okay.
And I watched a little
then
bit of-
you've seen one more than I've seen.
And I've seen the
little
first
bit into
episode of
season
season 2.
So I
I
finished
put it
that
on last night.
We were only supposed to watch one, or only Patreon to watch 1 through 4,
Mhm.
thanks to John Paul's generosity. And I ended up watching Ep 5. I'm going to end up finishing season 1 and watching season 2, I think. So at the end of 5, when her friend needs like, hey, so reversies, we just talked about all this with Miniature Wife, like trading, support a little bit. Hey, I need you. Are you okay with that? And man, we had talked about watching it, the contrast of the colors, like brightening up when she's manic and dropping when she's depressed.
Yeah.
And like you see the world turn gray as she's looking at her friend, and the little devil boy kid, like 6 of them or whatever, like a bunch of them appear, and like, you're fucked. Oh shit.
That was the thing where like that was like, okay, so
the
that's
look
more
on
than
Coughlin's face when she like tremble smiles of like, I got you, girl.
Normally I would say like if she wasn't going through what she was right now, I'm like, okay, for a mentally unwell person, giving them a project like taking care of someone else might be constructive, and like that would give them but she's actually physically it's later revealed that hallucination and stuff, because that's not bipolar, like
does
that's
she have onset schizophrenia or what's
no
happening?
she has lithium poisoning.
Oh shit,
her lithium prescription is wrong.
Her new doctor asked her like, what amount do you think you're on? And she's like, I looked it up online, like the dosage they give her is not outside the safety guidelines, but it's like the center. It feels like a thrown dart at the range.
Yeah. And so it's revealed that she has lithium poisoning.
Shit.
And it is, she crashes and like she skips time.
Oh, like she loses a bunch of time.
Yeah, and so she thinks, man, I don't want to get.
I'll end up watching it.
The main crux of it is just this person is mentally unwell and was trying to go off their meds because they couldn't write a play.
The most difficult thing for me to get my head around in the series was not Eddie owning the bar or the bipolar disorder or anything. It's the idea of a financially successful playwright.
Yeah.
Was hard for me to wrap my head around.
She's also sort of successful, but not like her last.
Like
play
her
was
newest
shit.
play, yeah. And I did like them saying that, like, no, she's been successful. Her plays have been very well received. She has an agent. There are actually people who want to put her work on. This last play on Lithium was awful.
As far as I've seen in season 2, she's not writing anything. I don't think she's still not with her agent, but she still has her apartment and like.
When Eddie needs that 800 pounds for the girl borscht, when she finally asked it, she's like, "Yeah, no problem."
When the two of these people,
how the fuck do you have
a mentally unwell playwright and a relatively, but not socially normative person that owns a bar, one of them has $800 and it's the fucking playwright. I was like, What?
No, I had that same moment of like, I mean, I'm glad she could crack off 800 pound there, but like, what? Or 800 quid?
That's crazy. Also, her friend is stupid because like she only has to pay that because she has to go to an out-of-pocket
right
abortion because she won't give the
because she doesn't know her date of her last period.
And I was like, dude, make something up. Like
right.
That's what the person on the phone wants you to do.
Like you can kind of I feel like you can kind of hear that in the phone person's voice of like, well, if you don't know, and she goes up like the irony in that conversation of like no one knows that information. Like, well, people use period tracking apps. Like, oh, what? Give the government my information, and the woman who from the government on the phone just silent. Like, yeah, yeah, give the government your information. I mean, you're going to have to. That's what we're gonna send you the pill. But yeah,
so it's
make something up or hear me out. Clint probably knows.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
You didn't. Oh man!
But I feel like if you just ask in the bar, someone you don't want is going to volunteer that information.
So I'm assuming I think it's probably in the last episode, but Clint is not his real name.
Awesome. Also, I don't know how you can hear that they're saying it with a Klent.
Yeah, Clint, who is a actor I recognize from The Witcher.
Okay.
He's one of the main bad guys turned good guys in The Witcher, and he is a silly fucking dipshit fuck up that works the bar. And yeah, apparently Clint is just what she said his name was when she was reading it off the interview, and is like, well, I heard from my mom just a good key to a good interview is to blindly agree with whatever the person interview is saying. So
Good
you
Christ.
said Clint, and it's like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. Yeah, like Clint's not a name. And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. What is your name? Krent.
Because at first she starts out, she's like, his name's Kent.
Yeah.
Like, no, I think it's Clint. Like, that what? Krent. Crystal. It's how you end up named Crystal, man.
But also, like, her friend is self-involved a little too, and it's weird how they portray the friendship as like they are best friends.
They are ride or die.
They've got each other's backs, but also she is. It does at certain points feel like, oh well, I'm supporting my mentally unwell friend, but also she is just using any excuse to not focus on herself. Like that, this bar can't seem to make any money, or like
she's got the weird rat hotel thing going in the basement. Like when her brother straight up asked her of like, stop acting like you're trying to save this bar too. Have you gone and looked into getting a mortgage or taking out a loan, or like, are you doing anything except being mad at me for keeping you from treading water?
Right.
Like, I just want to move one direction or another.
Mm-hmm.
But also him calling her out of like, you used to have bigger dreams than running Dad's bar that you didn't like until Dad died.
Right.
Like, I watched your dreams shrink into that bar, and
your world was so big. And
right.
Trunk.
Like I can see also like her calling it. She calls her brother out on like, yeah, really, how's your bomb shelter? Have you got enough 10 beans in there? Yes, I am also not okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like her brother just admitting like, I am also a very weird dude. But I'm selling this bar from under you to fucking pry you out of your
right
spot and get us both in a position where we might be able to do something. Like, I get being mad at him because it's going to be luxury condos, and there's just something in me that's immediately like, oi, fuck you, like punk.
Right.
Like, I've got that you're the side of the man, but also she's making a smart fucking decision here, and you are hanging on to a weird grieving thing. This is all separate from your mom sucking. Like,
yeah, Clara or whatever her name is.
Oh, Christ, man, she's bad.
Is that their mom or their stepmom?
I think it's their mom.
Because she is...
No, it's her mom, because she says in the bathroom of like,
yeah.
I can hear you pee because I gave birth to you. Yeah, and as payback for that colossal mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Could you loan me 800 pounds? Oh, man, that she can... By that point, they've taught us that she's throwing up during the day a lot because she's pregnant on TV. And I love that she basically can just throw up on command at this point.
Yes.
And like, this is what I think, your stupid scarves. And just to her mom's perspective, it you don't know that she's pregnant. It just looks like your daughter just command vomited. Pretty impressive exit.
Yeah. So the reason she's even pregnant is because one of her last ditch efforts to take this bar is she dates an old ex for a minute who he shows up and she starts to
turns the hose on him.
Club soda just throw the hose.
Turns the bar gun on him.
Yeah, and it is like, you got 30 seconds to get that. Like, I am on my making amends. He's got his whole thing and just like starts to spray him. And the friend is like, man, do not sleep with him. And
yeah, as if.
Yeah, and to the point where you realize later, like, oh, there's a reason that like no contact is like, man, if he's in the room for any amount of time.
Yeah, no, you've got your boy crazy for him.
But also he wants to buy her portion of the bar, right? Or the brother's portion of the bar, and
be bar partners with her.
Yeah, and I was like, and so the reason there's a schism in the friendship so much is that it's not so much the mental health thing that she's. I feel like she could be more like, hey, you need to make your friend go to the doctor. Right. I feel like you're helping your friend not go to the doctor, and that's not helping.
Right. Because we were talking about like I've not had somebody have manic depression, but just having a friend that had a long-term like chronic, like really bad illness.
Mm-hmm.
There's the hyper concerned bubble wrap everything. What if that interacts with anything, that my friend's parents were? And I understood why, but from his perspective, he is just having to live with this. And so as his friend, what he wants from you is to listen to him sometimes when he says, I feel like I can do this and I want to try doing it.
Right. Which only really works if she has someone.
But that put me in direct opposition with his folks sometimes.
Well, that means she doesn't listen to her mom either.
Right.
Like, because I'm like, okay, this will work if you have someone that does force you to do stuff, but
the plan that she's got at the start is to fucking beautiful mind it.
Man, so that was a charitable takeaway from that movie. I'm like, oh,
wow.
I'll just beautiful mind it. Like,
when she's like, that's what he did in that movie. Like, is it?
Like, well, I mean, at the end, when he basically burned out his entire life for like decades.
Christ.
And then even at the end, when he does it, he still has episodes where he has to yell at people in front of Ed. Like, he's yelling at Ed Harris in the fucking middle of the school school board. And like, so no, he just learned how to ignore his problem better.
Mm-hmm.
And because he wanted to fuck his wife, that was his critical deal.
Right.
But I suppose he was also foggy and he couldn't work on math, which is beautiful mind. But she thinks she can only write a good play up on a fucking manic episode.
Yeah.
And
she wastes her manic episode
trying to fuck this.
Because that doesn't work. I mean,
yeah.
Even not having the manic end of it, just having like severe depression before, you have cycles, and that like, even knowing that like, well, eventually I'll probably have a month where I don't feel awful every single fucking waking moment.
Mm-hmm.
And in that month, I hope I get done the past year's worth of tasks.
Yeah.
And like if that would work, no one would ever need to go to therapy. Like we would have all just balanced our fucking lives out years ago. But it doesn't work. And like listening to her, like you could clearly see that she intends to, well, I'll just make smart use of my manic periods.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how to grind through the depressed periods. And like, that's never going to play. That math doesn't time out right.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good vision into the depression end of it as well. Like, she's actually like, yeah, I'm good with I know how to lick depression. That's pretty easy.
No, just stay in bed. Like,
stay in bed. Like the real danger is having just enough energy.
Right.
And
that's a real fucking thing.
Those little kids, the schizophrenia kids, they try and make her hurt herself. Like she, like she's looking at just a razor because she wants to fucking shave.
And they're the
and they're like,
intrusive thought.
yeah, and she starts grabbing all the sharp objects from around her place. Even grabs a spoon and is like, no, that has potential. And she just grabs them in a bucket and then dumps them out the window.
Like a regular spoon, like a grapefruit spoon. Nah, I could do some damage with a grapefruit spoon.
She just dumps them out the window, and of course a guy just yells, I'm covered in knives! Why?
It's a pretty fun show. I'm enjoying it so far. So the Wet Mouth is the worst bar name I've ever fucking heard. I can't tell if it's so bad it's great.
Yeah.
But it's so bad.
That's not good.
Fuck, it's terrible. But I understand there are things in the show that don't quite play for me, but it's not because they're not technically justified or explained. I just don't feel like the show hit it quite hard enough to sell me. And one of those things is Eddie's fetishistic need for this bar.
Yeah.
And I went once it's there are moments occasionally of like, well, it's dad's old bar and her dad's dead, but we don't spend time with Eddie alone grieving her dad really, or avoiding grieving her. Like, we don't really see that.
Yeah. There's a point where I skipped ahead in this season 2 to see they go down memory lane to see how they first meet each other. It's in the finale of season 2, which is weird to hold that back for so long.
Yeah.
But she crashed her father's wake. Like, she came into a bar needing a drink and like, oh, Jesus Christ, I just need like anything. And then looks around and like, is this a fucking funeral? It's actually my dad's wake. And of course, Eddie's behind the bar.
Yeah.
And like, oh, wow, I am so sorry. No, that's cool. You can hang for a minute. And she ends up hanging for the whole wake and distracting her.
That's
and
great.
Like, and
that's
they have
really
a great moment of like, this, I thought this was going to be the worst day of my life, but it actually kind of wasn't. And I think that was because of you distracting me with your sheer inappropriateness. Yeah. And she was like, anytime. And
so like, I kind of wanted things like that a little earlier to just, like I said, it's not unjustified how much she needs this bar for weird reasons, but also why she can't put in the work to change this bar.
Yeah.
Like won't engage with it, but can't let it go. That frozenness makes sense to me. I just wanted it sold a little heavier on me in season 1.
Right. Well, it's why it's not a big loss when she sells the bar. It feels like a big loss personally, but also like, nah, you didn't really want this bar.
When it happens in the episode I just watched, I was like, so we've done that. And it's a huge loss for this character, but we're going to move on as a show. Like,
yeah,
this isn't like if Always Sunny sold patties.
Yeah.
What do you do with that fucking show? Like, where do they meet? You know, like this is what
the
show will be fine.
This is what I think of your money. I PayPal'd you. What are you ripping up?
God, that was great. Fucking shit.
Fuck you.
Also, when she walks back out of there and is like, you PayPal me $800 right now and I'll sign your fucking You know what? Make it $900. I need an Uber Eats. I need a Deliveroo. Deliveroo is a great company name. I'm sorry. We don't have that, but Deliveroo is so cute. But yeah, and I love that he's just like, no questions. Just gonna do it. Like, just does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And they never say what she pulls out of her pocket and rips up in front of him. But I love his confusion of like, I PayPal'd you that. What are you even ripping up?
Fuck you. Like, okay.
But also she's right to do it. It's a really great prop. I just hope it's not something you needed.
But the schism in their friendship early is because, rightly so,
so the other thing that they needed to sell me on a little heavier, Eddie is so mad at her for getting Joshua basically thrown out of her life. Like ruining her shot with Joshua. And the reason that Eddie's mad at her is not because Joshua is the love of her life or any kind of good thing or anything. It's because she's ruined the buying in the bar.
Yeah.
Only Maggie doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Nor does Maggie know she's pregnant.
Right. So Maggie is trying to like, hey.
So all the information she's operating on is that you have Ron Swanson and Tammy style fallen in with your ex, and we have a whole videotape and procedure and intervention to get you away from Joshua, and I am engaging the Joshua protocol.
The Joshua protocol.
That's all I'm fucking doing.
Yeah. And she's so mad at her.
So mad.
For the next couple episodes.
I mean, like when she walks into the bar, hey, when I said I needed space, I meant more than 2 days. And Clint's like, damn.
Fucking... And
will you leave? You're mad at me when I'm 40 minutes late, but you always want me to leave. Pick a fucking lane.
But Maggie, to her credit, is leaving her alone, giving her the space she wants.
Even though it's deeply and obviously bad for Maggie.
Yeah.
Is Maggie? Am I getting her name right?
Yeah, Maggie.
Okay.
That's the one. And that's Nicola's character.
Yeah.
But Eddie...
That's right. She was the most Irish girl ever.
Eddie does finally apologize to her, like, hey, yo, I was probably taking out everything else on you, and, like, I was really mad, and...
The bog of poo my life is.
Right. And I was kind of like, you know, it's I'm not sure if this is the intention of the show, but, like, yeah, your friend has a bipolar disorder, and you were being way more unreasonable than her.
She was. Right. It's as weird as her having the $800 and you not.
How are and they get to it in season 2 a little bit, like she's not as.
But it's part of what makes the show work for me is that it is that odd coupleness of like one of you has a mental health reason why your life should be unstable and the other one doesn't, but your life is actually not like she has less. Eddie has less of a functioning career technically.
There's a point in the season 2 season 2 opens on a wedding.
Okay.
And she comes they both come as bridesmaids, and Eddie didn't RSVP until the last goddamn minute.
Okay.
So she thinks she's not showing up to this, and all of a sudden shows up. This is a year, no call, no contact. She, after that finale.
So I haven't seen the finale, but I assume it goes wrong.
But something goes wrong, and she leaves, and before she can say goodbye, she has the lithium poisoning.
Okay.
And of course,
but it's been a year.
But Eddie thinks, oh, she just didn't say goodbye to me, like, because she's going to California or whatever. Which also is like, everyone's like, yeah, you should go to California and do this pinball. And I was like, her brother is like, I'll buy the pinball machine so you can have some extra cash going to California. And like, why is everyone supporting her going to California? Like, she's running away.
Right.
Like
to less support system.
She just lost her bar. And now she's going to go to California and do what?
Right. I think she was joking, but I liked her comeback of like, I didn't want to be a lawyer and move to LA. I was really into the OC.
Yeah. But so this is after a year of no contact. She comes back and they kind of fall back into their patter a little bit after having a weird conversation. And she, after a year, no response. I lost my train of thought. I'm looking for the word. What's word? That's what it is. No, she is talking about her what she needs, and like, oh well, you know, you weren't really there for me. And I was like, wait a minute, does she not know about the lithium poisoning? Like, did you not tell her that? And I'm like, of course Maggie didn't tell her about that.
Right.
She just swallowed her guilt about it. And eventually she says like, well, I worked on myself. I'm doing pretty good now. You don't seem good. You don't get to say that. You haven't been here. You don't know what it is by comparison. I am doing good now. Fuck you.
That's great.
And like, Maggie finally gets a little bit of spine, which I was like, good for you. Like, Eddie feels like the responsible one of the pair, so she gets to be kind of like in charge.
But it's kind of a front.
Yeah. And so Maggie doesn't feel like she has a leg to stand on because, hey, she missed, like she fucked up on the abortion thing, and like she said she was gonna help her with that, and she fucking flaked. It wasn't her fault, but she wasn't there, and she kind of knows that, like, well, with I can be as good as I can, but there's always an element of this in my life that
I'm living with it too. Like but this is what it is.
Mm-hmm. The point where it showed me some real growth was that Maggie in season 2, they have a wedding thing. Of course, the head's bridesmaid gives her a junior bridesmaid sash that no other one says junior. It's crocheted right on there. You could tell she put it on, like, and it's fucking passive aggressive. And she's trying to pull this off. There's a X of the wedding, the girl that they're there with, there's an ex guitar player that they all like, God damn it, it's Jam Pearl or some sort of like fucking pun, Jack Pearl, and they grab him and just basically kidnap him in the attic so he can't fucking ruin this wedding. But he's making noise in the attic, and they're like, oh, what do we do? The head's bridesmaid is going to come up here. And Maggie goes, tell her it's me. It's like, just tell her I'm having one of my episodes. And
just throw me under the bus on it.
Throw me under the bus on it. And everyone looks at her like, what? We can't do that. Like, she already fucking hates me.
Right.
And it's
like, it's fine. Yeah.
It's what gives Eddie the reason to be like, oh,
no, that's real fucking growth.
That's I could tell that was hard for you to like admit that.
No, but you've accepted living with your shit well enough to not feel defensive about that. You can use it. Yeah.
And that was the point where their relationship could get back on.
That's pretty good. So far I'm really digging this show. I think it's obviously got a lot of deep mental health stuff going on. I have a huge crush on Coughlin. It's impossible not to. I think you're dead inside if you don't find her adorable. And so the show's alternately funny and sad and brutal, and reminds me of Such Brave Girls and a lot of other great shows that John Paul's recommended. But some of the funniest shit that's happened in that very first episode, Maggie's bullied her way into a speaking gig at her old high school, where she was like the Irish transfer student, most Irish girl on earth, and made fun of for her brogue and everything. And she's bullied her way back there. She's wearing a nope, that's not a speak to grade school kids dress. That's a go out on the town dress. Come on now.
Right. Who she's kind of bullied Eddie into taking her because.
But I love that Eddie agrees to you. You can tell their friendship real quick because Eddie's like, okay, you bullied me into this, and I'll do it as long as I can do an accent with a backstory.
Yes.
Fine.
I'm your agent, and like.
Yeah, I'm your publicist, and I'm like make the whole thing up, and then makes a day of it, has fun. She sleeps with the principal. That is, so Maggie remembers this guy as the guy that pulled the creep teacher off of her at prom, like the guy that was kind of like leaning in too close, and like, no, this other guy my history teacher came along and saved me from him, and he's principal now, and Eddie like So the math teacher's a creep, but if the history teacher you would have slept with, if we'd met at different times, yeah, absolutely. Like, well, it's okay.
So you would have slept with him if he had offered, like, well, that's the thing is he didn't offer, which made him.
You get it. Like, no, what? So she
the fact
goes
that
back,
he didn't want me made him hotter.
Oh my god, and she bangs the shit out of that dude. After giving,
we did have a connection.
God, after giving that speech, which is
she's
not
just gonna wing it.
It's going so bad. Like, they've already talked about how bad she is at public speaking and like how much she had to like shook until she looked like she was having a seizure the last time she had to do it.
It was like, it's just 20 kids or something. And then it starts to get slowly bigger, and the ages of the kids go like teenagers, those fucking mutants. No,
and then it's like the whole high school assembly, and when she finally fuck it, I'll take some questions. Did you like school? No, I hated it. No, it's useless. I've never used anything I've done here. Just proceeds to just like drop truth to these kids. You can just see that like you have undercut years of what we've tried to instill. Are you kidding me? And but then she's also run into a girl that she hated from back in high school, and the principal. So the combination of train wreck of her sleeping with that guy, Eddie realizing it, being right outside the door. Turning around, their friend that they hate walks up
with two kids
and is like, well, I'm just popping into my husband's office. Oh shit.
I can't let you do that. Why not? I can't think of
a reason. So that goes wrong like immediately, but then also just the cascading realizations of like, you said I was the only one you'd ever felt that way about and that I was special because his wife is their grade 2.
We connected years later.
Oh my god, it's so fucked up.
Gross.
That comes back up a little bit later as well. That was a train wreck of a first episode, and I was like, all right, sold. Definitely enjoying watching this. Clint and that tattoo artist lied to me. Like, man, are you super religious? No?
Get the religious.
Well, you have a praying hands tattoo, like a huge Albert Durer's praying hands, like the statue outside of Oral Roberts University, on your neck. No. Look, it's the clapping emoji.
Yeah, like that's less dumb.
And like, he defends it, but then pulls his phone out when she walks off and Googles it.
God damn it.
I like that. Okay, prayer is not just for the religious. And the mad tattoo artist lied to me.
They have to deal with the rat hotel, and Clint is like, don't kill them. Like, what? I said don't kill them. And just, he turns around, and all of a sudden Clint is covered in rat blood. It's just like, you weren't there,
You weren't there, man. You don't know.
You weren't there. Except he was. He's right there.
Right
He's been there the whole time.
Oh, my God. When they're in the background of that rest of that episode upstairs in the bar, and Clint is just covered in blood. Oh, it's so fucking crazy. So yeah, I laughed my ass off at various points in this show. There's a lot of funny here, but also like a lot of genuine poignancy. The other thing that about caused me to die is Girl Borscht.
Oh man, that whole episode was.
Girl Borscht is a really short part of that episode, and it made a lasting impression.
I mean, she has to go back in the finale to
get it done.
But so, they don't really do it.
So she pops into like a strip mall, like private, after she finds out that it's going to be like a month before she can get the state help, the free one. She goes to Girl Borscht, like hashtag Girl Borscht, and
hey babe, you here to exercise your rights?
It's just this dude with a fucking iPad. When she says something about like, yeah, my period's been whatever. Yeah, girl, been there. I haven't. That doesn't happen to me. Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Girl, you here to exercise your rights? You already said that.
It's a script. It's my first week. I'm sorry. So when he asks about her, do you want to upgrade to the Rad Pad pack?
Rad Pad pack.
As he's explaining, like, so there are famously soft pads that absorb, and you can hear him realize with each word how much he doesn't want to finish the sentence. Like, absorb all the stuff. Or like, do you have your Borscht Bestie?
Borscht Bestie.
Make a day of it. You can go have a cocktail
after. If you don't have an adverse reaction. Does that happen?
Pill. It's my first week.
Trisha. And she like, okay, so that'll be $7.99. Like, what? Who has $800 in a savings account? No one.
That's
like,
just madness.
It's just
like that's just craziness.
And I'm like, dude, you own a bar. You don't have petty cash. What the fuck?
I love that. That's her go-to every time. Of like when was your date of your last period? No one knows that. People don't know that.
I mean,
like some people
do.
Have several women in my life. Some people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people use period tracking apps. I'm just saying, like, it is a thing. No one does that. That would be madness.
Madness.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah. This is a great discovery. I guarantee, based on the other stuff we talked about in Diaries, like Hive and shit off Tubi, people don't think that things like this are on Tubi.
Yeah.
I promise, if people think about Tubi, they think it is the place where you go watch Explosion House Down, or
I don't think they think about TV shows on Tubi.
Yeah, Sharksplosion 4. Tubi's got some really great.
But I imagine this was on the BBC.
I would think so. Yeah,
and then they made
Tubi's,
it to Tubi.
Same with I suspect Don't Even is Don't Even. I think that's what it was. I suspect that was probably on Crave or something.
Sure. Like, we always watch it because it ends up on Tubi, but
I think people aren't
started out its life.
Tubi's algorithm's genius is collecting the best detritus from other networks you don't have.
Yes.
And I think they've done that again here.
Yeah,
Detritus?
I'm not sure if I'll keep up with it, but season 2 does have a pretty good hook after their friendship seems to be kind of backed and coalesced.
Okay.
Guess, like, some girl shows up to the wedding and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I got lost from our new apartment together, and it's this new friend she made in California that has moved back here with her and is now her new, like, life guru bestie. And you can immediately tell, like, oh no.
Okay, so she has to die.
Well, of course, she's like, hey, so I just know it's gonna make you feel so much better when you tell Maggie that you don't have room in your life for her. Like, that is the second conversation I see this character have, and I'm like, what?
No, you're gonna have to get knives thrown at you from a second-story window.
And I was like,
I'm sorry, it's England, first-story window.
and I was like, I don't think Maggie's a very violent person, but this only the Highlander rules. This ends with only one of us.
No, man.
There can only be one bestie.
No, little devil-capped school children are about to fuck you up. Well, that's probably going to wrap it up for us talking about Big Mood. I had a great time watching this. I'm looking forward to having more to watch. Really fun show. Coughlin is a great actress. I can't wait to see what she does moving forward. Hopefully they make... I haven't gotten to watch all of season 2, so looking forward to it. Hopefully they make more. This is fucking great. Thanks again, John Paul, for being an awesome show.
Yes.
And you can head on over to patreon.com/tvdudes and check out our review of The Guyver, where we correct a movie that somehow we didn't see during junior high, we should have. And we fixed that. We'll tell you all about it. And until next time.
TV Dudes exercising our rights, girl.
You're a nightmare. But you love me. But I love you.
You're the bitch who shagged my cousin's husband.
I live in London. I don't know your cousin.
Alison Shaw.
Oh yeah, I did do that.